So by July 1st, 2018, cannabis is supposed to be legal in Canada. But a new Globe and Mail article questions whether that's in jeopardy. The article details that the Canadian government hasn't made clear what they're doing about the UN drug treaties. Opposition parties and legal experts are urging the Liberal government to be clear on how it plans to handle the legalization of cannabis while Canada remains party to 3 UN treaties that control and criminalize drug access, noting failure to provide clarity soon could cause confusion on the world stage. Canada needed to give notice on July 1st if it intended to withdraw from the treaties and stick to its plan to legalize marijuana by this time next year, said Stephen Hoffman, a York University professor who specializes in global health law. Okay, so the bottom line. Can this actually affect Canada's ability to legalize cannabis by this time next year? The short answer is no. In fact, as you might know, Uruguay has already legalized pot, and they're also part of this treaty, and nothing's happened to them. So this article on civilized.life breaks down why these treaties are nothing to worry about. So have the UN drug cops invaded Uruguay and put a stop to legalization? No, and they won't because they don't exist. The International Narcotics Control Board has begun a dialogue with Uruguay, whose leaders assured the board of the government's commitment to drug control and full unconditional cooperation with the board. At the same time, Uruguay moved ahead with legalizing and regulating cannabis. But the dialogue continues as though legalization isn't already well underway in the South American country. Based on that precedent, it seems that Trudeau can pledge to discuss ways to uphold the treaties even while breaking them. Not to mention that Uruguay and Canada wouldn't be the only countries that break UN treaties. In fact, the US breaks treaties all the time. Al Jazeera actually broke down how many treaties the US broke with their Muslim ban. And seeing the direction that things are going in right now, it's actually likely that the UN will revisit those drug treaties and see if they still really make sense. So, will this affect Canada's legalization of cannabis next year? No.